Hey, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've made a video, and I just had the need to talk to my face in the camera. It's narcissism at its finest. Isn't that what we all do these days? None of us are really talking to anybody. None of us are, even you see all these Zoom calls and all of this stuff going on, Skyping, Zooming, because we can't be in the same room together because it's not safe, right? Because of the you know what. But nobody's really talking to anybody. You're not even, what I'm doing right here is what people are doing. For the most part. You're not talking to, you're still talking to your own face. You're watching yourself, you're looking at yourself in your reverse camera, talking to yourself in the camera. So you're not having a Zoom call with anybody. That's an illusion for the most part. You're talking to your own face, okay? And that's what I'm doing. And I had the need to do that because I haven't done that in a while. So that's the reason for this video. I wanted to talk about a couple subjects. You know, I'm finishing up Game of Thrones, the last book, Dance with Dragons. It's taken me months to read this. I started January 1st reading that book, and then I stopped because I have like 16 other books that I'm reading simultaneously. One of them is a book called, and I'm not going to stay on the same subject because I can't, because that's the nature of my thought process. So I'm not talking about Dance with Dragons anymore. Oh, and if anybody can tell me when the next Game of Thrones book is coming out, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm too lazy to Google. Oh, I'm not too lazy. I'm actually fearful of the articles that I might find that are just clickbait articles that are not telling me anything. You know, there's a lot of useless articles out there nowadays. Clickbait articles, like the second stimulus check. Right, as an example, okay. I can't recall to you how many times I've clicked on an article about the second round of stimulus checks, and it's the same bullshit, the same nonsense. They don't tell you anything new about the second round of the stimulus check. They tell you, yeah, the Republicans and the Democrats are trying to work it out. They're trying to agree. They're arguing back and forth. It's always the same story, retyped out by somebody just for clickbait, because they get ad revenue every time you click on the website. So now when I see an article in the Google newsfeed pop up for the second round stimulus, I just scroll past it. I don't click on them anymore. You know, it's like you try to find out something new. There's nothing new. There's no new news on that. And even if there was new news, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. There's no way I'm clicking on another. I'll just wait for them to send it to me in the mail. And then that'll be my news, is getting that fucking check in the mail. You know, I'm tired of clicking on clickbait. It's so disingenuous, you know, it's so mean to do that to people. And you're doing it just to make money. You know, you're not trying to inform people. You're not trying to hip people or educate people. Or even it's not art. It's not an expression. It's just you're typing a bullshit article to make money. You know, you're taking advantage of the people. And that's wrong. That's unethical. So don't click those, guys. If you see, here's the news on the second round stimulus, don't click on it. Because you're giving money to shithills. You know, you're just funding pedophiles with the clickbait money. That clickbait money goes right to a fundamentalist, religious terrorist pedophile, and it just strengthens their organization. You know, it just strengthens the people who drink children's blood and adrenochrome. So yeah, I've been reading books, and I can't stay on one book. I'm reading Confessions of an Economic Hitman. I'm reading Golden Dawn Ritual Tarot by Chick and Sandra Cicero. I got Chaos, the Chaos book by Tom O'Neill. Which if you guys are interested at all in Charles Manson, you'll trip out on the podcast with Tom O'Neill, the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know what episode it is. And then I got this thing in the background, this sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it or if it's in my head. It's this squeaking sound over and over. I can't pinpoint the source of it. It just goes on and on and on. I can't find it. You know, and I walk within my house. I start looking around for the sound, and when I get close to it, it goes away and it goes to another section of the house. And then I go to that section of the house, and I'm searching out the squeaking sound, and then it travels to another section. I don't know what it is. And I apologize if that's what you hear in the background in this video. If you can even hear that squeaking sound, or if it's all in my head, let me know. I don't know. But yeah, I've been out of it. You know, I've been out of it. I've been social distancing to the best of my ability. And I've been wearing the mask whenever I'm asked to by a sign on a door. You know, I stopped. I was on a ride through the desert with a couple of friends, and we stopped at a gas station. And it's off the 14 highway, so it's just middle of nowhere. It's like another planet, a desert planet. And there's this one gas station there, and they had a sign on the door that said "No muzzle mask required." So you can guess the attitude of these people. These people are forever Trumpers. They're right-wing extremists. They don't care about humanity. They don't care about the spread of the virus. They're anti-maskers, and they're probably also anti-vaxxers. I mean, you could tell a lot by the sign that somebody puts in their window. You know, obviously they don't care about humanity. Plus, it's in the desert. Who the fuck cares about... If you would see the structures that people live in the desert, the living situation that they're in, and plus it's always 120 degrees year-round in the desert until the sun goes down, and then it's negative 30 degrees. So these people can't win. You know, so why would they want to wear a mask? Why would they even care about that? The coronavirus doesn't survive in heat of that capacity. And then at nighttime, it's frozen. You know, the coronavirus, if it exists at all, it's frozen, and by the time the sun comes up, it's melted away. Right? I don't know if that's accurate. I have a law degree, a medical degree, doctorate, Bachelor of Arts, a music degree. I have a Purple Heart, Seal of Valor, presidential honors. I don't remember the name. It didn't really matter to me. It was W that gave it to me. I have what's the other thing I was thinking? Oh, I have a Nobel Peace Prize. I have all those things, but I'm not an expert in anything. You know, those are just like, that was just casual things that I did with my time when I was younger. You know, I achieved all of those accolades and titles, but you know, they don't mean anything to me because I have no ego. I'm selfless. You know, I've meditated for thousands of hours. I've found true peace within myself, and I found nirvana. And I meditated under the fruitless mulberry tree. You know, the Gautama Bodhisattva, whatever his name was, meditated under the Bodhi tree, I think for 40 years. So I meditated under the fruitless mulberry tree for thousands of hours. And I achieved more in that than the time that I achieved the Presidential Medal of Honor from W, and then the next year from Obama. Trump hasn't given me shit yet, other than a $1,200 check, which I'm thankful for that, sir. Thank you for that, Mr. President. And if I get that other check by this month, I might vote for Trump. I may just vote for Trump if he gives me another check for free. I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to have to sign up or qualify. I just want you just send it to me in the mail or direct deposit it like last time. Because I pay taxes, you know what I mean? I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm a good person, and I don't have an ego. That's why all my accolades don't matter to me. You know, all this stuff you see behind me, I don't have this background behind me to flex on you guys, like to flex that I'm an intellectual or I'm a collector. You see all those books, and I got records right there, and you know, I got Rodney Dangerfield. Let's see if you can see Rodney Dangerfield in the background. This is cool. This is a beer koozie right here. This is from the skateboard company Creature. See, this is their Dead Celebrities edition, or Dead Comedians, I think it was called. So you have I have a skateboard with Rodney Dangerfield and Chris Farley, George Carlin, Don Knotts, and Sam Kinison, and they're all like zombies. You know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't think I talked about anything that I wanted to talk about when I turned this camera on. I don't think I expressed myself completely, and there's so many more things that I have to say. You know, there's so many more things that I have to say to express myself. So I would just say, stick around. You know, stick around, because you never know when I might release a video. You know, and you never know when I might start a Patreon or a Gumroad or my own website where you pay for extra content, because I got a lot to say, baby, and I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm going places. I am going somewhere. I am going places. And just know you can trust me, because I've found a way to completely kill the ego. My ego is completely dead. So none of the achievements, none of the motorcycle rides, none of the times I fixed my car by myself, all of the hills that I've hiked, all the money that I've made through investing, none of those things matter to me anymore. The times I went swimming when I had abs do not matter to me. All the girls that I've ever touched in my life, women that I've touched, not girls. Let me rephrase that. Let me be very careful. All the friends that I have that are of multiple races, that you know, the black friends and Mexican friends that I have, that prove that I'm not racist. All the white friends that I have that are intellectuals that aren't racist. None of that stuff matters to me anymore, because I am so my ego is so dead. I've killed it with meditation and doing the right things and eating healthy. I only had McDonald's twice last week, and I don't remember even what day it is today. That's how much that I don't have an ego. That's how selfless that I am. That's how much of a good person I am, and that's why you can trust me. And trust and believe that I have a lot of things coming. Look at my collection. Would a man with a collection like this have nothing more to say? So stick around, because I'm coming at you. And there's no stopping me. There's no stopping a man with no ego. An enlightened man, a truly enlightened man, person, not even a man, a person, an entity. This that you see here is just an avatar that I use to experience what it's like to have a human life. This is nothing. I don't even care about my persona or my personal appearance. As you can tell, I haven't even combed my hair today or shaved. I care nothing of my personal appearance. I'm so enlightened. You know, I didn't even drink coffee or smoke a cigarette today. That's how good I am. You know, it looks cool when a James Dean style guy is smoking a cigarette and he's wearing 501 Levi's and a white t-shirt. You know, that's classic. I didn't even do that today. That's how enlightened I am. That's how far ahead I am in my thought, in my ideas. My spiritual self is just beyond what you could ever accomplish. So you have to keep watching my videos, because I got more for you guys. I got endless wisdom. Look at my collection of books and records and vintage Star Wars. Look at that. Look at that. You can trust a man that has the Han Solo Stormtrooper, like limited edition. Got this off a cereal box, like from the 90s. Sent in a thing from the cereal box and got the Han Solo Stormtrooper. You can trust a guy, a regular guy like me, with no ego. You can trust a guy like that has a Star Wars toy like that on his shelf at all times. I see this every day. You know you've reached enlightenment when you can see the Star Wars toys on your shelf every day. Look at this. This came from my uncle's recycler, I think. Like it was just some toy. This is from the 70s. I mean, come on. The 70s. That's how far back I'm not even, I'm a child of the 80s. But I got stuff from the 70s, man. Maybe even further back. I don't even know. But like, that doesn't matter to me. Like, that's the ego. Your collection shouldn't matter to you. You have to let that go. You have to be able to set that on fire. You know what I mean? You could set all this on fire tomorrow and I wouldn't even care. I could sell it all and give the money to the homeless so that they could, I'd buy them a beer or buy them heroin or whatever they want. In this area, it's meth. I'll sell everything and buy all my neighbors meth and they'll love me forever. And they'll say, you know what? You're a good dude, man. You're really selfless. You're egoless, man. You really helped us out a lot. That was really selfless of you. How enlightened. How good and kind of you. But you can achieve this too. You just got to stick around because I'll show you all my secrets. All my secrets, you can find them if you look close enough. If you look deep within my soul, I'm in there. Look past my eyeball because that's part of the flesh too. Even that's a lie. But if you look close enough, you can see the stars. You can see the whole universe. It's in there.